I think I'm just a very, kind of person that is quite happy and, with a lot of joy. And in general, I like to enjoy by, working and understanding things and kind of, not imposing myself so much. I like to listen to people, work together with teams, and kind of learn by doing and trying to enjoy my work and my profession so much. So I'm a positive guy at the end of the day. Well, when I create the artwork, there's always like a nice theme that I select, So, I always like to kind of like put a theme first, and then from the theme I start to get ideas, and then I start to develop the things, So, if I take the circus, for example, as a theme, I start to work on that idea and getting graphics and getting things that influence that world, and then trying to get into that kind of specific theme to develop then further with nice materials and so on, the different artworks, yeah. Well, I think in general the artworks for me they're like my babies. So there's not one that is actually more interesting than the other. I think everyone gave to me a certain type of direction, and I think it's really important for me to anyway kind of respect each one of them chronologically, because I learn by doing each of them. So I don't think there's one specifically that I think is most interesting than another, but they're all, in my opinion, have something special. Yeah. I will just be the bishop probably, because I think the bishop is sort of observing what's going on in a quiet way. So he looks at the king and the queen, and he looks at the small ones around. He's kind of, he's not the tower, which is so high, he's just in between everyone. So I like the bishop, I think it's quite interesting. Not because he's religious, because I'm not religious at all, but I love the idea of like this kind of shape that is really round, and it's in between the sizes of the tower and the horse. It's quite interesting. I always said why there's a bishop in between all these. I normally draw a lot, do a lot of sports. I love that, and hiking, and I like to go on a bicycle and go around and spend time with my kids in general. So, in general, what I like the most is definitely draw. I draw everywhere, every day. I learned from someone that told me that some doctors said eat an apple a day, it will put the doctor away. I would say, draw a drawing a day, you will have the doctor away, so. What people generally has been getting since the years I've been doing shows, and also like my expectations to people is definitely to appreciate quality and to see the different materials and to kind of get inserted into my world and actually get a good energy. I think at the end of the day it's like work that is done with a lot of precision and with a lot of perfection in general. So I want people to enjoy the craftsmanship, to understand my kind of world and kind of discover by just having an enjoyable time, what is it my world about, because it's definitely a new cosmos. For a lot of people it's going to be very new.